engage with or reach their members who are staying in these senior care facilities, it exposed what a problem we have on our hands. As you noted, there's legislation that's in Congress, and certainly we will look forward to taking a look at that more closely. And I expect, as we are getting to the stage where the pandemic is hopefully under control, that's our objective in the coming months, that we will all take a look at and reflect on what changes should be made for the future to be better prepared, to take better care of our seniors, to take better care of our communities in the future. In terms of regulatory actions, I'm not in a position to get ahead of that. I'm happy to see if there's anything underway that we would be able to speak to from here. But I think you have clearly identified a challenging issue that's not only a problem in Pittsburgh and in Western Pennsylvania and parts of Pennsylvania, but we're seeing in states across the country as well.
There's a lot of blame game gets thrown around, that the states blames owner-operators say they don't have enough resources, the feds blame the state. Whose responsibility is it to really make sure meaningful change happens, even beyond the pandemic? Because a lot of these problems that were exacerbated by the pandemic but have existed for many years, especially with the lack of transparency element.
You're right. I mean, it's really both. It's not just one or the other. I mean, there are responsibilities that the state has because there's certain funding that goes to the state to deploy in a lot of these areas. But there's also responsibilities of the federal government to look across at different states and see these challenges that are happening, what we can do better by our seniors, what we can do better for the standard of care in these caregiving facilities. I think it's really a partnership in both moving forward. Well, thank you so much. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful celebration this weekend, and thanks again for joining us. Great. Well, thank you, everyone. As I promised yesterday, I promised snacks. I did not bring them in here, but my mother-in-law made homemade chocolate chip cookies for you guys. So there's one for each of you in here. We will do it in a COVID-safe way. But thanks, everyone, and have a great weekend.
Thank you.